In this module, we're going to talk just a little bit about sensors. That's the things that let you give us what do we do based on things on the board itself. And we tried shakes a few minutes ago, but we also want to try some other things. So I'm going to go, and we'll start with shake one more time. So what do we want our input to be for shake? We want our input to be on shake. So let me drag on shake over here and go change my light pattern and pick an animation to show on shake. And we'll do this one on shake. Download it, put it on the board. And go grab it. Put that on our board. Shake it and make an animation happen. Now let's make that be for longer. Down low. Push the button, put it on the board, shake the board, and it will animate, and it was shining and changing colors. I picked a bad animation. But we've got all kinds of other choices we can do here. It is amazing what we can do with these choices. So, for example, I can change this to be on tilt up. And I can say, on tilt up, I want you to make the lights white. And I can say, on shake, we want to make the lights play the colored ones, and I can say on loud sound I want to make the lights turn purple because it's me and I'm going to turn them purple. And if I put those three things on my program, then we've got all kinds of choices and all kinds of things we can do. So we'll go grab that last one. Turned it colored, clap and turn it purple, tilt it and turn it, make the animation go. All of the different things we can do, and shake it and get the rainbow back. All of the different things we can do just by picking the colors and picking the sensor, using the different sensors on the board. So there are a couple of these that I think are going to be useful to you, and you want to make sure you understand them when we get moving into actually programming your project. So I want to do a couple more here. I'm going to add on switch moved left. So you'll notice I've got an on switch moved here. And I'm going to change on switch moved left, and we're going to go ahead and add another color here, and we'll make this be the dark purple. And then I'm going to add on switch moved right, and when the switch is moved right, I'm going to make it bright green. Now that's looking for the sensor of this slidey switch in the middle actually moving. So we'll push the button. We'll grab this and download it to our project. And now, when I switch it left, it's green. Oh, no, that's just because I'm at the top. So if I hold it this way, that switch is in the right position. If I switch it to left, it's purple, green, shake, rainbow, left, purple. So many things you can do with these different sensors. And boy, it just goes on and on. I'm going to get rid of a bunch of these for a minute, and we'll go back to a nice simple board again and show you another one of these. I'm going to go into graph for a minute, And we want to be able to graph the sound level. So I'm going to grab graph and drag it over here, but I'm going to make my input be sound level. So I've now said graph the sound level. So I'll download to my laptop, push the button to go into programming mode, drag that over to my disk, and you'll notice how when I'm quiet, there's less lights on. And when I get more talky, it moves a little more. Now, we've done something similar here. And if I push the button on my board, you can see a graph of the sound level here as well. The difference is we actually custom programmed this sound level graph to have more room to be responsive than the one in the sound level graph from Adafruit itself. And we're going to give you the code and show you how to put that in one of our extra videos. So if you want a sound level meter on your pendant, you can have one. Or you can just start with this pretty bright light up one. That's really kind of nice because it's such pretty colors and oh so light as you go forward. So that's one kind of fun thing you can do in terms of using the sensors on the board. We've also got the ability to use the sensors on the board or use the board itself to play notes. So if we wanted to play notes and play Beethoven's Fifth, I'm going to give you a hint to get you started, and then one of the things you can do is you can go play with this. But if I do this, I can go drag, play a tone, and I can say, play middle G for a half a beat. And I can add a pause in after that, and I can say, do it again. So using the sound and the programming, I can actually play almost any sound I could possibly want to play here. So I'm not going to do that in this video, but you certainly can, and I've given you that as one of the things you might want to play with if you wanted to play the first few notes of Beethoven's Fifth Symphony. There are all kinds of other things you can do. As you notice, you've got all kinds of different light sensors, you've got temperature sensors, you've got thresholds to do all kinds of simple things. And because this is a standard board, in your home screen from Arduino, you've got all kinds of cool Circuit Playground projects with all kinds of sample code in it and steps in it to help you do things. I do want to do one more input though. And that last sensor input I want to show you is the one that says on pin A. So we talked about on button A click before. I'm going to go down here and I'm going to go on to pin A1 click. And on pin A1 click, I want to set it to play this animation. The reason I'm doing that is because this is how we're going to build our entire project around these sensors. So I've said on pin 1A click, play this animation. I've gone ahead and downloaded it. And we'll drag it onto my board. And now you'll notice I can't shake, I can't do anything to make the lights turn on. But if I find the pin here that says A1, which is this one over here on the left-hand side, and I touch it, I get this animation. And that's how we're going to program your wearable project. I can press anything else at this point since I don't have anything to turn it off. And my project is now ready to go. So these external pins give me the ability to build all of the projects we want. And you can play with setting up different pins and triggering different pins to do different things. Come back for the next video and we'll talk a little bit about the framework that we want to use and that we want to build are really fun display projects.